We remember the reverend, the one who had a dream that one day his children would not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. But the dream is still a dream. His words are only words. That one day hasn't dawned. And I'm wondering why we still despise the other for their difference. It's not just the black of their skin, it's also the brown of your skin, of the language you speak, or the gender you wear on your sleeve, or the poverty in your pockets, or your love not recognized by law, or the prayers you say in private. O Lord, the words we speak are only soulless words. Emptied of their meaning, we still hate our fellow human. I see my complaint in the Quran when the angels with their heavenly voices asked, "Why would you create one who will cause only violence and bloodshed?" O God, I am a willing convert at the feet of your messengers, to whom I say and I ask, "Teacher, teach me." A voice 2,000 years old answers, "What is hateful to you, do not do to your neighbor." He said, "That is the Torah, the rest is commentary." The voice of a Messiah answers me too, saying, "The second greatest commandment is like the first, love your neighbor as yourself." Then I hear a younger voice, revelation fresh on his lips. "You are not a believer unless you love for your brother what you love for yourself." What does it mean to remember the words of our prophets and preachers if we continue to hate our neighbors and our siblings in humanity? I'm afraid we think remembering means preserving, as if it's an heirloom of the past we merely pass down, though remembering is just the reverse. I was taught that remembrance is dhikr, an Arabic word that means acknowledging the presence of the remembered. We say civil rights was back then, equality was fought and won. But on the edges of this ignorance, I hear something completely different. I hear ourselves glorifying the past so we can ignore the present, making celebrations and statues, memorials, and not marches. And I see ourselves idolizing history's heroes so we don't have to bear the burden of becoming one ourselves. I reflect on the audacity of the Reverend's words, because his words need to be more alive than the cold stone of our monuments. What is hateful to you, do not do to others. What you love for yourself, love for others. These are words we say without reflection. We don't acknowledge their power, even though I think these words were the very spiritual heart of the March on Washington, and so many marches that came before, and so many to come after. And of all the commandments from the time of Moses, this has always been the most radical and the one we need to remember. Not because we might forget what it did for the past, but because we might forget what it can do for the present.